IPv6 route without going to the IPv6 internet. This topology is created based on the three-layer architecture or three-level hierarchy topology. The topology is based on the three layers. First layer is the TLA, the top level aggregator. These top level aggregators are the basically IPv6 nodes or the service providers which are directly connected with each other to share the IPv6 route. And why this is told named as top level aggregators? This is because we want to aggregate the IPv6 routes that's coming from the providers and sites, our customers, to be aggregated with the goal to provide the lesser traffic overload over the backbone. Then there is a PLA, the provider level aggregators. These are the IPv6 providers to the end consumer and customer. Currently, there is only a TLA connected to a Project Cisco, which are the three ISP, Cybernet, Supernet, and Telecom. This is DOLS. Provider level, we are offering all the organizations, enterprise, vendors, even the universities to connect to our core. It is an open project. Anyone can participate openly. We are here to provide them the IPv6 tunnel connectivity. If they need native connectivity, we can also provide them, so they can do a research within their own premises and then share their experience with the open community or like ITF and other. The connectivity is based on the, you can say, is currently established over the IPv4 tunnel. This is the current connectivity between all three service providers. You can say that Supernet with the AS24435 and they are allocated with the 32 prefix from the APNX. Cybernet has also a 9541 AS with the 2004 32 prefix, and so those. We don't have a native connectivity with our NAS like ITR, AW1. So what we have IPv4 connectivity. We have a local connectivity with ITR. So we prefer to establish the IPv4 tunnels to carry the IPv6 traffic, so that they won't go to the open internet to normally the internet IPv6 connectivity provided by US and the UK based providers like Okad and PTS and Lawanet. So we say that we don't need to test applications to travel from all around the world and then enterprise face a huge amount of delay. So we prefer to create a local core within Pakistan, between the different organizations and the service providers. So each organization can tie their own services through our core and can openly participate in it. This is the final network that we have currently established. We have IPv6 connectivities with the international providers. We have 6 core backbone connectivity between the 3 providers, the Telecom, Super, and the Cybernet. And this is we say that we have Pakistan as IPv6 enabled. This is a snapshot from the router, Cisco router security. You can say that we have taken complete BGP feed from our providers. There is around 752 BGP prefixes tied in the open internet, and we have this. The BGP membership over the IPv6 has been established. This is from the Cybernet router, so the connectivity with the Supernet, Telecom, and international connectivity with Okad has been established from the whole weeks. How to create a connectivity with the 6 core or any provider? It is not a hard thing. Basically, it's a tunnel. Previously, most of the people have worked with the GRE tunnels or other tunnel techniques. The preferred way to have a tunnel with IPv6 is the protocol 41, IPv6 and the IPv4 tunnels. The preferred way to have a dual stack or native connectivity. If you don't have, as we face in Pakistan, we prefer to have an IPv6 over the IPv4 tunnel. So simply we don't need anything else, but we need a public IPv4 connectivity within the domain. And if we reach the end host between the 2 routers, we can create the IPv6 tunnel. and you can see that the tunnel with the all three one is Tabanet and other is also connected through this configuration. This is a sample configuration. This is the BGP neighborship that the multi-protocol BGP is required to exchange the IPv6 route between the different domains. The PGP has been established and the IPv6 prefix list has been created. This prefix list basically is required to limit the IPv6/48 and /126/64 prefix to be traversed within our code.
What I heard from you and your earlier speaker is that you use the existing IPv4 as a tunnel and you connect to native IPv6 service providers abroad, right? And then after that you go into the IPv6 world. On this and these 3 or 4 companies you mentioned, they are service providers, right?
Yeah.
So what about when they connect to their customer premises? Are there customers in Pakistan who are keen to use IPv6? Because there has to be IPv6 equipment at the customer premises, right?
Sir, I would like to answer this question.
Yes.
The problem is the driving force from the customer side is not there due to the fact that first there is no exposure to the network admins or IT admins sitting at client side at the moment. Secondly, not all of the applications they are being tested in this environment. Because our environment is
I just want to understand the ground situation. Yeah. So then what does Garancom and these people do with IPv6? Because on the transport, they are using tunneling. They connect to the people outside. On this and their customers are not ready. So what is this IPv6 equipment for?
I'll tell you. What we are doing is we have created this test bed.
Okay. So
this is a test bed, and what we are doing is behind this test bed we are running different servers, different machines which are running the application.
So this is a preparatory test.
Yes.
I want to get my bearings right.
And we are running triple-W services, SMTP on the TAS basis, and.
But even if they get broadband to homes, there the user does not care. Can they use IPv6 at that point?
The main problem will be the DNS. Zaim will be elaborating on that because he is the core expert on DNS. Until the time DNS resolution is not there,
Got it.
Then it will be very difficult. Sir.
From the client point of view,